Hey guys, welcome back to another Pokemon tier list. Today we are going to be going over all the Galarian regional forms slash evolutions that were introduced into Generation 8. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Starting off with Galarian Meowth. 2 regions in a row giving Meowth a regional form. I mean, it's just too much for our Meowth. Like, why? I don't dislike it, but I also am not, like, the biggest fan of it. I do respect the beard, though. I'm going to put it in C tier. It's not my favorite. Absolutely ruined our Ponyta and Rapidash. I think, because Rapidash is my favorite fire type, and with, it just gets rid of all the things that are cool about him. The flames were the coolest thing about Rapidash. Now it just has normal hair and it becomes a pony. Now, if they would have made it like a Pegasus, I don't know, it's just too much. Like, you could have done this color palette, but made it like a Pegasus and maybe give it an evolution. And then I probably would have liked it, but like the floof is too much and I'm not about it. That's not me. So, they go in D tier, unfortunately. Now, we got Galarian Farfetch'd. I'm going B tier. I've always kind of liked Farfetch'd, but he's kind of useless and kind of not good. So, I'm going to put him in B tier. He's nice, and I do like that they give Farfetch'd something different to work with. Now, I think we got to give it S tier. I'm loving Galarian Weezings. I like his top hat. Make it a smokestack. I just think that's genius. Galarian Weezing, the green. I like the green on him. I like Weezing already as a Pokemon, and I think this just made him better. So I'm going to put him in S tier for sure. Galarian Mr. Mime, it's kind of like Meowth. I don't dislike it really, but it looks less. I think I like normal Mr. Mime better. I think he just looks a little too boxy in this, especially for what his evolution is. I don't know, something. I get that he's ice type and he's supposed to look jagged like ice, but it just doesn't work as well as normal Mr. Mime slash Mr. Mime even. But I'm gonna put it at C. Now, genius idea. Corsola. Or no, this is Corsola. Galarian Corsola, Dead Coral. Think that's a genius idea. I think it's Ghost Water, maybe Ghost Rock, one of the two. Really do like this Pokemon a lot. Of course, we got to go S tier with both Galarian, Zigzagoon, and Linoon. I love classic rock's my favorite genre of music. Making them look like Kiss. Genius. I like Zigzagoon already. I like Linoon already. I mean, both those Pokemon really, really a fan of. And of course, I'm gonna like when they do, when they put two things that I like together, it's gonna make me like it even more. Now we got Darumaka and Darmanitan. I'm giving these A tier because they just turned the fire type. They flipped it on its head. I think this does better, in my opinion. You guys can disagree because I like the afro, but this is better than Alolan Ninetales did. I mean, I think Alolan Ninetales is nice looking and everything, but I think Darumaka and Darmanitan are so goofy that I just can't help not to love them. And then to make his what's it called? His dormant form or whatever it is, a fire snowman. I think it's genius. A little weird on how the snow not melt, but I do like it a lot. So I'm going to put that fire snowman in S tier, giving us the first fire ice type, in fact. Another Pokemon that just doesn't do much different. Like, yeah, the little piece is different at the bottom and his eyes change color, but it's pretty much the same. This one's like really the same. I'm going to put it in C tier. I like Yamask. I mean, I like this Yamask. I like them both the same because they're not that much different. I'm kind of, it's almost top of C, bottom of B. I'm going to put Galarian Stunfisk down here just because I think it's making him a bear trap. Pretty funny. I do like it. Making him the trap that you step on in the game. I do like that. I think that was clever. And it gives, a really pretty bad Pokemon in general just a little bit of better. So I'm going to put it at B tier. He's nothing special, but nothing great either. Top of S tier is Obstagoon. Again, like I said, I like Zigzagoon. I like Linoon. Giving him an evolution finally and making him really cool. It's just going to be a Pokemon that I love. I think it's my second favorite Galarian form, but I do like this Pokemon a whole lot. So I'm going to put it at S tier. Going B tier, we're going Berserker. It looks a lot like Meowth. I wish they would have done more with it, maybe something different. I mean, it's just a bigger Meowth is really all it is. It's not even that much bigger. So it's B. It's good. It's a good design. I like how they did a variation of evolution. They didn't just make it a Galarian version. But, I respect the beard, and that's why he gets to sit at B tier. Corsola, that's top. I think I'm going to put. No, I think it's too genius to not put it at right behind Obstagoon. Again, they just took. They made a Pokemon that was terrible, or not terrible, not great, it's pretty bad. But they made him a lot, gave him an evolution, made it genius, and made it look really cool too. In my opinion, I think Corsola is a genius idea with a cool design, and S tier is well deserving of that in this list. My favorite Galarian Pokemon is Sirfetch'd. Like I said, I liked Farfetch'd, and they gave him a sword and a shield, and they made him a knight, and they called him Sirfetch'd. And even though his evolution requirement is kind of ridiculous, it's actually pretty easy to do it if you have the leak and everything. But I think it's just a great Pokemon. I like Sirfetch'd a lot. And in the anime, you know, he was a noble warrior, man. Noble warrior, and that's what I respect about him. Mr. Rhyme, he's better than Galarian Mr. Mime. I like, you know, he's more smoothed out, and he's got the little cane. Did Mr. Mime have an evolution? I guess. Could we have gotten maybe a Jinx evolution to go on with Electivire and Magmortar? That probably would have worked better, but, you know, I digress. So I'm gonna put it at B tier. I don't dislike it. I think it looks more like a normal Mr. Mime evolution than it does a Galarian Mr. Mime evolution. If maybe you change the colors from blue to pink, but it you know, it's a less creepy Mime than Mr. Mime is, I think. So B tier. And Runegrigus, I'm gonna put this. I think does it deserve? Does it deserve S tier? I don't know. I'm on the verge of S to A. I'm gonna put it at top of A just because I don't necessarily. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I do like it a lot. I think it is another cool Pokemon split evolution. It's not a Galarian Cofagrigus, and I do think the Runegrigus, you know, it possessing a different type of stone or something like that makes a whole lot of sense. So I'm gonna put it at A tier. Really like this Pokemon. Ashamed it wasn't. Is it not Ground Ghost, or what was the one that we don't have? I think it's Ground Ghost that we don't have. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that, but don't quote me on that. But that is my tier list, guys. Let me know which ones do you agree or disagree with in the comments below. But those are my rating for the Galarian form/evolutions. That's all I have. Check out my previous Alolan one. I'll link it at the end of this video. But until next time, guys, peace.